Hello and welcome. This is Tips Tuesday. I'm Brian Kale. I'm with Ascended Professional Coaching. We do career and executive coaching. And the topic for this week is job search basics. So, when you're doing a job search, there's several pieces to look at to have a successful job search. And in the work that I've done as a career coach since 2015, there's a few critical pieces that I think a person needs to look at, a candidate needs to look at to drive forward a successful job search. So let's get into it. First area that I think you need to look at is skills. And when I say skills, I mean hard skills, which is technical skills, soft skills, which tend to be people skills. I would also include tasks and responsibilities as part of what I would call skills, and map that to the job description. So that's number one is skills, and pretty broadly saying skills. Number two, experience. So what experience do you have? And mainly what I'm talking about here is professional experience, job experience. However, and as I work with clients, I tell them when you're doing that mapping your experience to the job description, to the job requirements, give yourself credit if you've worked for a nonprofit, if you've done work for a charity, maybe work that you have not gotten paid for, but you still have that experience, and that's legitimate. That's a legitimate thing to be mapping off of. So again, the second thing that I would look at when you're doing a job search is to look critically at your professional experience, your experience, work experience. Number three, education. So this is pretty straightforward. A lot of jobs out there are calling for a college degree. They may specifically say a four-year degree. However, caveat to this is I work with clients, I tell them if it's calling for a four-year degree, you have a two-year degree, but you have experience. You have experience in that area. Maybe you've built skill sets in that area for that job. Don't be bashful. If everything else looks good, I'd say go ahead and apply to that job and give yourself a chance on that position, especially if it's something that you think that you're going to really like. Now, the fourth piece I wanted to mention in the video, it's frankly the most tricky, and it boils down to preferences, your preferences. So this is a lot of the work that we do in Ascended Professional Coaching. There are some tools that we've built to help people around this. And actually, if you go back to, I've done a couple earlier videos on kind of quick and dirty how to identify those things that you have love and passion for, that you like doing. And so, just go back into my history and take a look. You'll probably find a couple of short videos on how to identify those things. However, this does tend to be the most complicated and the trickiest, and it really comes down to things like personality types, and some very concrete things like salary and your salary requirements. That's part of your need, and that again, so that would be part of your preferences. So if this is something that you want to explore, this is a lot of the work that we do, and you can reach out to us. The best way to get in contact with the coaching practice, we have a website. It's called ascendprocoach.com. That's ASCENDPROCOACH.com. Go to that site. There's a phone number there. Call the phone number. If we don't pick up, leave a message, and I promise we will get back to everyone that leaves a message, and we'll have a short conversation. If it makes sense to have a consultation, we can certainly set that up. Love to do that. So just to recap again for this video, the big parts, the critical parts that I see in matching yourself to a specific job. Number one, I would say skills, broadly speaking skills. Experience, number two. Education, number three. And number four, your personal preferences, your preferences and need and driving forward your job search into a job that you're going to love, for a long time. So that's my topic for this week. I hope people are having a good week so far. Talk with you soon.